Alright, hello, welcome back. I wasn't really planning on doing anything special here, but I had a really nice conversation with, let's see, the name is CPOW Official, in lobby while we were waiting for the game to start. Um, so the person who made this lobby, their name is End My Suffering, and it looks like they're having a pretty bad time. And so, CPOW and I, in the lobby, talked about the game. And I don't think I'm going to upload this game for any other reason than how vastly interesting that conversation was. So the way that this worked was, like me, he came from Teamfight Tactics, which is the League of Legends auto chess spinoff. And I might have talked about it on stream or in the previous video. If so, the previous video would be definitely the more accessible for the topic. But hold on, should I just play meta? Should I just try and play firefighting? Because, I mean, I shouldn't avoid it, right? I mean, I have 3 water. I could definitely do like some early shenanigans for a potential dragon play, which is what I was planning on doing, but we'll see. So, the way that I see it, people find Pokemon Auto Chess in 2 different ways. Either they already play an auto chess game, which would most likely be Teamfight Tactics, or they're fans of Pokemon that have since discovered Pokemon Auto Chess. I know a lot of people have come to my channel because they saw something related to auto chess, and they were probably Pokemon fans because I've played a lot of Pokemon before. I've done, well, currently, I'll advertise it again, I guess. Currently doing a playthrough on the channel with Darian. We're doing in Pokemon X and Y Soul Link, and then way before that, we've been doing Pokemon related content for like 1 or 2 years now. Just fun hobby stuff. Nothing too serious until obviously this year. This is now like currently my main channel. And so what I end up doing with it will, it's yet to be seen. So he talked about how, and I'm sure that people have talked about this in vast length, right? I'm probably not going to say anything too new here. But it comes down to, I don't know what I'm playing yet, so what items would I even want? I think I'll grab this. And then we can... I mean, these are pretty good water items, right? We could do something with this. Then... Do I lock this? I guess I'll lock this in for now. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, so... I've probably mentioned this before already, but I think this will be the best place to start. The last set of TFT before I found Pokemon Auto Chess and got really into that instead, was the first time that I got pretty high elo. I think I got up to Emerald. I think I got up to Emerald. I don't think I hit Diamond, but I got pretty far. And I was gung-ho on playing again, but I really like the more chaotic and challenging approach that this game has. And I think that might be a better direction for me to go in. So that's sort of what I'm going to do. Yeah, there's like 3 other people with water currently. So I might pivot. But I mean, like, Soldew is a pretty good item. We'll keep Soldew. And then I could buy these. And we're going to keep the Eevee here in case we can do something with like Firelight later. We can keep the Poly because that's a good fighting type. And we can just pivot into firefighting from here and try that. Alright, but we're definitely going to lose this round. So he suggested that they sort of wrap up the Summod goofy count of Pokemon and then split them into sets that you play each game. So each game you'll get a different pool. And that's not the worst idea, because there are a lot of units. It's possible, but then the question is like, what enters the game at what point? How far would they want to go? And then some synergies just don't have a lot of units. I clicked meta twice. Meta wiki. So let's look at synergies. And the one that I think we'll go like Steel, for example, doesn't have a lot of common units that you can actually use. Fossil just doesn't exist in that model, I'm pretty sure, because Fossil's like all additional picks, so it'd be really hard to keep that system, because the specific thing that makes the game kind of interesting right now, no way, Renegade just ran me through. That the sort of thing that makes the game interesting now are regional and additional picks. I think it's a really good mechanic, and I don't think that there's anything to gain by getting rid of this current system, because it's so unique, and because it gives you more ways to play. And most people just agree that you can play the game however you want and find success. I've been looking at the Discord a lot and sort of picking up little tips and just opinions, and that is one consensus that I've heard a lot in the past day or so. A lot of people just agree that despite how strong some things might be, it's definitely not the end of the world, and unless that was sarcasm. That's sort of the claim that I found there. And personally, I believe that. I mean, I've been playing this game for a couple months now. While I do have my preference, I've been able to just play a lot of different things flexibly, especially in Smeargle. Smeargle's a great example because you get access to a lot more resources that way. And as a result, you often find... Let's see, Krokok's fighting. Is this a good time to... I don't think this is a good time to pivot. I think we're going to hold out just a little longer here. Sizzlepete's not gonna go anywhere with this, right? So you have 3 fighting, 4 fighting. I have 4 fighting units. This wouldn't be the worst time to pivot, right? Because fighting 4... No, because I'm not level 5, so I wouldn't have fire 2 for potential burn, so I'll wait a little longer. We'll sell Sizzlepede, because we have our level 5 locked down here. I mean, we could have even gone to 5 here, but we don't really have the best items yet, so we'll chill. Okay, now I've definitely lost my train of thought. So let me try and tackle this from another angle. I do think that the game, the way that it is now, is more than good enough. I don't think that people want to play a version of Pack that is restrictive. But I also understand why people would have the issues with the game that they have. Because it's pretty difficult to play consistently, especially as a obviously newer player, but that goes for most of the games I'm interested in, so I'm not too focused on that point. Let's see, do I want to go... I like pairing Rage with Machop, because it's usually in like a carry position, but in this sense it'll be able to do something a little different. I do think that the game is fine the way that it is. I don't necessarily agree with finding a way to sort of simplify the pool to try and make the game a bit more navigable, if that's a word. Easier to navigate. But I do also understand that there's a lot of pain points that come with making the game as vast as it is, and I'm pretty interested. I'm probably going to lose regional and then have a completely different strategy here in 2 seconds, right? I'm probably going to... Okay, firefighting portal. I gotta figure out. Yeah, so here's the game's pain point. But it's fun. It's fun. It takes a lot to get used to. And compared to when I started playing, I'm definitely used to this now. If we have to swap, I mean, I have Soldew, I have access to a Magby here. Magby, I think, is pretty strong. I might be able to pivot into something. Alright, we keep Chimchar. Oh, thank God. I like Halucha. Heatmore's pretty good. I don't like Ogerpon Hearthflame. I would love to just pivot into Dracovish right now. How many fossils we got? Oh, we got Yanma? Hold on. That's kind of all we need. I might cook with this. Do I just say screw it and go Dracovish Yanma here? And then chase Fossil? Surely not, right? I'm pretty invested here, but I don't have anything to show for it. And I don't even have Yanma right now. Alright. I've convinced myself out of it. Alright, so we're gonna take a loss here for sure. But now we can start rolling down. Okay, we hit Monferno. Huge. I got my soundboard up. And then I'll lock this because putting in this right now wouldn't be too bad either, right? In terms of items, what would I want here? I mean, Punching Glove would be pretty good. I get access to another fighting type. Okay. Alright. So right now we kind of have a melee comp. Alright. And then we roll. Got Machoke. Okay. Let's think here. I still haven't fixed that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I watch out and don't accidentally change it into Politoed. Wow, we are doing nothing to him. That's crazy, actually. That muscle band really just tanked our entire kit. That is actually crazy. Alright. Okay, so there's no black glass. Let's go ahead and grab this. We can at least get more attack speed going. And then we roll down. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta swap it up so we can get Poliwrath. And then we can pursue Chimchar a lot easier. Okay. Wait, is it just gonna... Do I have to keep rolling? Okay, I'm not gonna take the risk then. Yeah, I have no idea. I was afraid that was just gonna keep going. You know what? I don't think Soul Dew on Heatmore would be the move, right? That might be a little too dangerous. Okay, this is looking a little better. We do have Aquatic too, which, I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. Wow, we just got deleted. Okay. I do think that there's merit in playing a game as diverse and complex as this. Challenges often get really, really rewarding. When you feel like the game is solved and that you can't do anything with it, you kind of just lose motivation that way. That they're both ways to use motivation, but overcoming when there's no odds versus higher odds, I think that there's something to that. Oh, I could have had another fire type here, but I mean, I don't hate the Aquatic too. Just gonna throw him back up here in case. Alright, we have a Ditto. We're just gonna go and do it. There we go. Now we have Poliwrath. Alright, we can just move up. play around here to help with the damage, I guess. I mean, we're just loose streaking. I mean, we're just absolutely getting destroyed here. I needed the Torchic. Fire 4 would help immensely here. Also, being able to make my guy ranged would also be useful here. Yeah, no, we're just getting destroyed. And it is what it is. I mean, this is just how it is when you're experimenting and trying different things. Yeah. Ah, wow. Yeah. This is going really bad. This is going horribly, actually. But it is what it is. We're gonna release this because I really liked the conversation topic. What makes people want to do something varies vastly as well. Some people are motivated by challenge. Some people are motivated by fun. They just want to have fun, and I think that we have a pretty good overlap of that in the pack community. I think a lot of people like trying all the different builds. Not so much competitive in nature with this game. A lot of people just sort of accept it for what it is and enjoy it for what it is as well. Let's see. Might as well get close to a level here. We're basically done rerolling. We just like straight up lost while rerolling. So it is what it is. Maybe we'll be able to eke something out for the rest of the game now that we have a strong mid-game board, but I think we need a couple more fire units to really settle out. So we'll see. There's the black glass. Now we can move bro back some, and we don't have to get absolutely destroyed for the rest of the game. I mean, I might as well do this, because we're gonna lose anyways, unless we do something. And then we'll just move you back 1. And we'll move Stuffle in here as well. Let's see, so we can either go 3 fire here, or 5 fighting. I think we'll grab another fire unit here soon. If we can get another Torchic, we could just swap Aquatic out and get Fire 4, and then maybe we'll be a little stronger, because then Inferno will start getting the attacks up. And we do have Human too, so we do get that little bit of healing. And we finally went around, after hard loose streaking. For God knows how long. We at least won a round. Okay, I mean, this is fine. There we go. It's Machamp. It's more power. Let's roll for... Okay, Numb's really good. We'll lock here. See if we can get Nummel, Torchic. And then we'll have 4 fighting, 4 fire. Like, I would like to play the game like this, but for me specifically, I want to progress. I really do. I've played League of Legends for 10 years. I really hate loose streaking. I understand the process. That's why I do a lot of like VOD reviewing. That's why I'm comfortable with doing it. And the best way to grow playing these kinds of games is to really just dissect your gameplay and see what consistent mistakes you're making, but that can also be very draining as well. And so you have to really rouse yourself up to do that. It's fine in a top 4 situation. It's really bad in like a game like this where I could easily go 8th at any moment. Let's see, what would I even need? I think Muscle Band on Heatmore would be a good addition. We really need to find a Torchic. I'll dip down to 40. It's actually like, super important that I find a Torchic. We saw Mijimaru, but we did not see Torchic. Yeah, this is bothering me now. This is just absolutely bothering me now. There you go. Alright, sell these. Grab the Torchic. That's fighting 4, fire 4. Now we get that extra attack, each auto attack. And that should give us even more power. That's just going to be stronger than what we had before. Alright, let's get it. So now every attack from Infernape is going to be stronger than the last. And then with the attack speed boost, I'm hoping that it can break through this Raichu, but Raichu's just so strong. Yeah, with the sustain, absolutely disgusting. Alright, can we get anything from the Rage boost? I doubt it, because it's just impossible to kill a Raichu at this point. There we go. But is it too late? Yeah, come on, it's Rage. That's a lot of damage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. And we're already at this point. And I mean, I would have to go to level 7. And I mean, Fire Field would work here really well. I think Entei would help progress my team a little bit. And as to why Nubble's in the back, it's just creating space. Because there's a little bit of a dive situation. I don't want Infernape to just be back here by himself, jumped by like 8 people. And now they're lined up in a neat little wall. And oh, there's a Sigalith. There's a Sigalith. Get him out of here. The flying. Okay, I mean, it's fine. We just suddenly turned on. Nice. Nice. I'm definitely the kind of person that takes losses into consideration. I can't just play and throw away all the elo that I gained, but I also can't just play and not look for a way forward. So I think I might be in a decent audience for this game. Nobody likes losing, especially when the normal game mode for this is quick play, and you just sort of have your elo rating there too, so you can't really avoid the elo gain loss scenario. And then if you play Smeargles, are you really good at the game? You know, are you really getting good at the game? Are you really improving? Because it has its own set. You can't really play it the same way as you would the ranked lobbies. And so there's a little bit of scrutiny that you have to put yourself under when you do that as well. Alright, so our last time's completely useless. But we might as well throw it onto someone anyways, right? We can hold out. I mean, we could just like throw this on maybe Entei if we get it, and just have like some crit on Entei. It is what it is. Alright, so unfortunately we do not hit Entei. Reshram's not the best here, so we're left with Moltres. So let's level up. Oh, I think I clicked it one extra time. There we go. And then, honestly, I'd rather just throw this on like a... That's a hard one. This is a hard one. I'm pretty sure whatever I pick is wrong, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Throw Moltres in there. We can try and evolve Pokémon here. Here's another Fire Field unit. That would have been nice, but maybe later. Set my team planner. Okay, we managed to deal a good blow to the it was like a poison comp. I mean, I see the poison clouds from, I'm assuming, Weezing. This is Dark Ground. Okay, so it's a Gliscor comp, right? Yeah, it's a Gliscor comp. Oh, with Baby. Okay, so the Baby gave direction and then the Gliscor added to it. Not bad. That's interesting. But it's only poison 3, so it's Stunky. Stunky's really good. I like Stunky. That's my opinion. I don't know if Stunky's actually like data-wise a good Pokemon, but it seemed strong when I used to play it. All right, so I mean, it looks like our team's doing okay right now. This probably should be like a fighting 8 comp or something, but you know, I like spreading out synergies. When I play in Fernape, I like to try and have a little bit of everything. I mean, we are getting the comeback that we kind of were looking for in the early reroll. I mean, early reroll is usually supposed to be strong. Reroll is supposed to be a system that trades off by having a weaker late game. But I think it's just I didn't have a strong execution in the early game. Didn't really have the immediate urgency to play around it, so I lost a lot of the benefits from it. But after hitting it, we can at least have that going for us. Now, unfortunately, we climbed from 8th to 3rd, so I'm probably not going to get the item I want. There is a Firestone. I don't think anyone's going to want that, so that'll be my backup. We'll get the Firestone. When the Muscle Band's taken, obviously. It's one of the best times in the game. I will happily take that Firestone and make my life a whole lot easier. Because now that means I don't have to rush my EXP. I'll have Fire 6 and give my team a little bit more synergy. And it's only level 7. If I was able to take this to 9, it would just be a couple more fighting types, right? So I'll get that to Machamp. Rage plus the fire plus the yeah, no, that's a pretty good combo. This should be a good combo. As long as it survives the fight, that is. If it lives long enough, it'll definitely tear somebody up. And then, I mean, Heatmore also giving the attack speed buff is pretty good. I mean, it has an AP item that I probably could have put on Moltres, but I was losing really hard, so, you know, that it changes how you play the game. And that's kind of the main thing about auto chess. Like, every single round will change. Oh god, this is gonna be so messy. Palkia is probably my least favorite unit in the game. Not because it destroys my backline, but because it makes it near impossible to tell whether or not you're winning until the end. So yeah, see, look, I have no idea. Are we winning this or are we losing this? There we go. Alright, we lost it. Like, holy cow, man. I despise Palkia. Palkia just... I mean, like, with Dark, you can prepare for it. You can't prepare outside of, like, a 1v1 situation. There's nothing you can do about Palkia. Palkia is going to happen, no matter what you do. Do we lock the... No, we don't lock Comfortable in. We don't lock Comfortable in. We just roll 1. Alright, well, we're still going. We're still alive. And top 4 is somehow doable. Unless top 3 just absolutely stomps me. Or bottom 2 comes back. So we'll see. We have one more round before Zapdos. We're definitely going to be alive. So here's the wild. The dark types go off to the side and leave Infernape alone for now. Okay. Rage damage is... Yeah, rage damage absolutely blew that guy up. So we did pretty good. Giving a third item to Machamp would definitely be the move here. Give it probably like more survivability or just better overall stats would be good here. Yeah, I really like Machamp with Rage as a defensive unit. It's pretty fun to play. Alright, so we probably... Okay, we probably got top 5 here. We beat both of these people. So if we can just survive top 4, we can definitely stay in there. Let's see. I'll keep the 53. We're going to try and level up and get another unit in so that we're a little stronger. In the immediate, Field 3 would be above. We probably want to do a full roll down after this round, honestly. I don't think we're going to get that far. We can get the Aquatic 2 back. Is there any reason to negate status here? I wonder. I mean, there's a light fairy comp. I'm looking at my own comp. Nah, I mean, outside of like a potential Ghost, it's only Ghost 2. So I don't think Aquatic's really that necessary. So we'll just throw in another field unit for now. Maybe throw in a 5-cost unit just to have that direct power. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Lucky X pretty good on Moltres, right? I think that would work. Not necessarily the defensive items I wanted, and Machamp's probably not a good Stardust user. So let's go and do this. We'll level up. And then we'll just go for a full roll down here. We need Nummels. And then we could throw in just a 5-cost unit as well. That's an option. Sobble, definitely not the unit we would want there. Okay, we got 2 Bisharp. Sorry, not 2 Bisharp, 2 Pawniard. Okay. Alright, Fairy is definitely scary late game. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get through. We just need to hit the Xerneas. Are we missing? Are we... What's happening? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks like we were missing or something. Alright, so that's top 4. Nice, nice. Let's see if we can get a little further here. Happiny Chansey might be better. Okay. Chansey might be better. Let's see if we can... Okay. Okay, well, Palkia around. GG. GG. Here we go. Here it comes. Here comes the big explosion. And then they got the aquatic heal. I wonder how far their aquatic is. Okay. Wait, Infernape's like right in his face. Infernape does not care anymore. Infernape does not care anymore. Infernape's going off. Let's go. Yeah, having the extra unit there probably helped. We can get more of this. We can get more fire. Wait, is fire 8 actually an option here? I think fire 8 might be an option here. I could be wrong. I am level 8, so it might be possible. Yeah, Firestone a unit. I still have a unit I can Firestone, so let's do that. There we go, Fire 8. That works. That's probably the best case scenario, honestly. Okay, Magby's a little better. We can throw Magby in right there. Have Numble here. Yeah, I think this is what we want to do. This is probably the best possible situation for us right now. Only 3 human. We could swap Numble out for... I mean, we just dropped the Fennekin, right? We missed the 4 human. But Fennekin's not that strong. Is there another fire human that we could have used? I don't think so. I think it's just those 3. So I mean, at that trade-off, honestly, it's up to what you think is best, right? Okay. I just got ran over by the Dark team. Alright, I mean, it looks like we made a massive comeback. We did survive the 3rd. It is what it is. It is what it is. If we don't beat these 2 comps, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think 4 fire is gonna... Sorry, 4 humans gonna change much here. I only have 5 HP left, but we can go ahead and just like, there we go. Now we have 2. Honestly, if I just line shot it, maybe that... I mean, that's the only way I can see this changing up, because the Sigalith can hit whatever the heck's in my backline. If I just put Infernape in the middle and have everyone line shot, then it'll make it harder for Sigalith to target it, most likely. Another Pokédoll, yes please. Any way that I can get more defense, honestly. So we can organize a little bit like this. And then not give them like the easiest target possible. And let's see how it plays out, honestly. Because now the Sigalith redirects to these 2. And the Palkia line shot, I have no idea how that's gonna play out, but I'm okay with it. All right, let's get it. This might go a little better because the flying dive also changes its targeting a little there. No, we didn't make it that much further. That could have gone worse. We'll take it. All right. Thank you for listening to this ramble. I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this. Um, my issue, my biggest issue with the game really is just the amount of time that it'll probably take to mount like actual growth in the game, I guess you could say, because there's just so many. Like if you look in this lobby, no two people have the same exact comp, and that should be the goal, honestly, in auto chess. People should have access to play the build that they want. They should be able to look at the lobby and say, well, I might not be able to play this, but this will work just as well. Big problem with TFT is that once there is a meta and everyone knows what couple of comps they need to play, they'll learn those comps and then they'll contest each other in those comps, and the skill really comes in the chaos that comes from the limited pool. Sometimes they don't have such a limited pool, and other times the pool is very tight and it's hard to actually get the units that you want, and you end up contested constantly. And both versions of TFT have proved to work and are really fun for players. And I think that this just eliminates that pick and choose per season type deal. I think that having at least something new each month is pretty cool. They do change up how the pool works, with the taking out not megas, and making it less focused on getting those really, really strong ultra units. Now the ultra pool is a little bit different. I think they took a lot of power out of the ultra pool as a result, and it's pretty good the way that it is now. So I think that's all my thoughts. Thank you again if you listen to all this, and until next time, hope you take care.